just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown! Cowboys! Officially, it's an 82-yard kick return. And the Cowboys put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And it's 3rd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. That's caught. Puka Nacua. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
12 more yards. That's another Rams first down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
At the Cowboys' 33-yard line.
Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First down. First and goal.
Back to throw. Stafford. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 7.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
3-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Williams. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory, or might he go for it?
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Stafford. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Davante Adams from 3 yards out. And the Rams take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 34.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here.
Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to say.
Rifles. One of that's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. After the interception, here's Stafford. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that will bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Now Williams running left. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. And he is going to have a Rams first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
In motion right is Smith. Now a play fake it at Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Rams first down.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it again with Williams. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 7.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
That's another Rams.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they send a man in motion right. Williams. He's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get it for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic, and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line. Collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they nearly broke that for more, but as it trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Now a 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Rams.
Here's Stafford. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
This is Smith on the ground. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing is Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And
now it's Stafford.
Throwing
for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To the air again, Stafford. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
And 3 yards to go.
Here's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw is Stafford. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this will split the upper. It's right down the middle, and they take a 17-14 lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30. 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night. Prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. And this one. Incomplete through. Feet of his receiver. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man, it's Pickens. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
Let's just lean on the word good here, partner. Good way to start the second half. Good safe throw, and a good quick first down as well.
Now Prescott. It's caught on the right side. Williams. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Play action now, Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now a 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Prescott. Pickens on the slant. And he'll be taken down shy of the 25 that he needed. He'll be a yard or two short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be fourth down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this one is right through. And that will tie things at 17. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Loose inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Play action. Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Puka Nacua from 3 yards out. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as get it up past 30. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Prescott now from the 50. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Brought down, but after we saw a flashy little move, stopped short of the 40. That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ferguson. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the 1st.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 18. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott down. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate.
Jake Ferguson, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Aubrey now for the point after. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. That time, a 9-play drive. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past 25 to the 26-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. In motion right goes Adams. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this is going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. Even with 2 remaining, we'll be back after this. Stafford here coming off his pick 6. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the 2 of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Stafford. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4. Now Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Stafford. Complete. Smith has it. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Stafford. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the touchdown and PAT mean we are tied here. In the final minute of play. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. Down the right sideline. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 25-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. He's hit on his one earlier attempt tonight, but this a little more pressure-packed for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it'll be a good time in Big D tonight. The Cowboys